You're watching News Leader 9 with Cheryl Renee and meteorologist Greg Majewski.
A little overcast as we look at our Alpha Insurance Sky Cam in Opelika. Does that mean Cinderella? You might need an umbrella?
Yeah, might need a little bit. There's some rain just off to their west, and it could wet some roads a little bit. This little disturbance we've been watching all morning has been coming at us. The models were suggesting it was going to weaken and not make it all the way down. It has been weakening, but it's going to drop
Not enough.
Not enough. It's going to drop a little rain here, especially just to the north of Columbus. We'll show you that here in just a second. Let's see what's trending with the forecast, shall we? As a mild day, yeah, I could see a shower or two, especially to the north of Columbus or pretty close by. And then more rain and turning colder as we head forward tomorrow, especially during the morning hours. Could be wet commute as you head off toward work. And then after the cold weather gets here, we'll see temperatures heading back up as we head toward the weekend. Here's what we're seeing right now on the radar out there. No dense fog advisory. Get by that. Thank you. Here we go. You can see right now the rain's up here, up toward Auburn, just up toward the north here, and stretching all the way back toward Harris County. And so if it's not raining in Opelika just yet, maybe on your just front door. We're going in here a little bit closer here. You can see that been moving off toward the east fairly rapidly at some 30 miles per hour. So it might just stay just to the north of Opelika. It might just clip you a little bit. But Valley, LaGrange, Hamilton, you get a few wet roads there. Travel up I-185, probably going to see some wet roads there. But again, once this goes on by, we're going to be okay. It should be dry for the remainder of the afternoon, and then the main rain threat will be coming in a little bit later. Here's what we're seeing right now as far as our current temperature at 60 degrees with rain nearby, 53 in LaGrange, 55 in Auburn. So it's going to be a pretty wide range of temperatures, cooler to the north. So if we stay in the middle 60s here, it'll be lower 60s there and even the lower 70s. How about 72 down in Albany right now? Zooming out across the southeast, 48 in Huntsville, 52 in Atlanta, and 50 in Birmingham. We're still waiting for the cold air to arrive. It'll be coming, kind of moving at us in layers as we go through time. As you see this boundary kind of dividing with the warmer areas to the north and the mid-level here, and then we're watching the cold air that'll be arriving into our area heading toward tomorrow morning, as well as a disturbance that'll be riding along the Gulf Coast. Watch this as we put this into motion. You see the rains increasing as we head toward morning rush hour tomorrow, and then it should be ending as we head toward about lunchtime and then getting on out of here. And then we'll see the skies clear, and that'll set up for a very cold night, especially as we head into Thursday morning. That's when temperatures are expected to fall potentially back down to the 20s. So if you have any of the budding plants or anything like that going on, you may want to take precautionaries on that. Heading into Friday looks also pretty nice, but by the time we head into that, we'll see things begin to warm up. Rainfall totals looks like about half inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch as this rain comes on through. So generally a light to moderate rain. Shouldn't be anything too heavy like we saw like a week or so ago. We had that almost 2 inches of rain from many locations, so not quite as bad. Forecast for this afternoon, middle upper 60s. If you're north of town, you're not going to get quite that warm. South of town, we get a little more breaks in the action. You may see temperatures sneak into the lower 70s like we're already seeing down toward the Albany area. They may actually get into the mid-70s this afternoon. Kind of a real wide range of temperatures all across the region. And then for tonight, as the rain comes on in, expecting a morning rain commute. Looks like temperature right around 41 degrees. And then we probably won't get out of the 40s for tomorrow. Good chance of rain for tomorrow. 70% chance of rain. Should be ending around lunchtime or so. A very cold temperature on Thursday at 27, and looks like daytime highs feeling more like the middle of January in the mid-50s, so about 10 degrees below normal. And then as we head through the rest of the forecast, things warm right back up, back into the 70s as we head to early next week.
Into a little, everyone's life, a little rain must fall, right?
Yes, including mine.
Yeah, ours too. All right, thanks, Greg.